Just a second. Okay.
Hello. Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
I think now it's okay.
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay. Some noise is there. So, good evening, ma'am.
Okay. And how are you?
I
What
am good. Thanks for asking. As you are visiting first time on my channel, please introduce yourself.
Definitely. My name is Sakshi Chauhan and I am from Gwalior, MP. I have completed my master's and now I'm a PhD scholar. And apart from that, I am working as a teacher, as a private teacher, but I'm running my own coaching classes. So now summer vacation is going on. So for this month or for this 2 month, it's not going on. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I'm interested in reading and writing poetries and books as well. That's all about me.
Wow, good. It means you are utilizing your summer vacations, isn't it?
Yes.
Wow, that's great.
Okay.
Do
Please,
you want my intro also, or you know me?
I would love uh, that if you introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Geeta Thakur. I am from Uttarakhand, Kashipur. I am a teacher, and as far as my qualification is concerned, I am MA in English, qualified seated 1 and seated 2, and my core interest is yoga. Apart from this, I love reading books. That's all
Mhm.
about me.
Okay.
Yes,
So,
ma'am. Please tell me, why are you on this platform? Why are you so interested in teaching?
okay. So teaching is something that really makes me happy. And when I started teaching, and after some time, I realized, okay, this is the one thing only that I can go with that, and I can continue with that. So that was the only reason. And it's been 5 to 6 years I have been in this profession, and definitely I will continue in this uh, in my upcoming life. So that's the reason, because
Great,
teaching is
great.
really, when you teach, so you enjoy that thing.
And what motivates you to learn English learning?
What motivates me actually for learning English, I would not say that we need I would say that we don't need any kind of motivation, because sometimes it happens for something we feel from inner side, automatically it happens that yes, we have to do it. And same goes with the English also, when it comes to learning and speaking English. So, and whenever I see any person and I'm really interested in listening, when it comes to complete my listening task, so I always go with in speech, conversation, podcast kind of stuff, or whenever they speak. So I also feel that I should speak the same as they are speaking. So every time, it happens with me whenever I see this kind of things, or whomsoever is speaking in front of me. I always feel that I should speak like this and I have to speak like this.
So for your listening part, you just listen different type of videos, different type of podcast. How everything help for you?
Everything really helps. And I would say, yes, I listen to podcast, sometime conversation videos, sometime speech. So these are mainly three things that I prefer to go with: that podcast, conversation, and speech. There's a For speech, there is a one channel, I'm not able to recall the name. Recently I started watching videos there. And for podcast, randomly I pick up, mainly I pick up Beer Biceps, Ranveer's podcast. And conversation is also was with the same. Randomly I picked up. Sometime I check, videos. Some of videos, like, are co-learners, and like me, there are person they are uploading. So I always love to see their videos also. Sometime some,
Who is
very big
uh,
channels. So that depends.
who is your favorite speaker? as you are loving to listen speeches, so who are your favorite speakers? Is there anyone
No,
to whom
not any specific one. No.
to whose video you would love to listen? Whose speeches you love to listen?
Okay, but there are number of person, and if I talk
Okay,
about, yeah, conversational videos, so there are so many people they are uploading conversational videos.
I'm
So
not
I
talking about conversational videos. I'm talking about speeches. Because when we just listen speech, we have one particular taste.
yeah,
That this is the thing that I just want to listen. Yeah,
right. Okay, I can tell you the name, some name actually. The name is Priyanka Chopra. She is one of my favorite
yeah,
speakers.
she's a good motivator. Yeah,
Yes, yes. I like her not because of not because of her movies, but because of her speech and the way she shares her our her journey and all this kind of.
mhm.
And Kiran Bedi ma'am, I saw most of her videos, and
Yeah.
yeah, these two I would say.
Really, there are so many personalities. When we just listen to them, we get influenced, and we really get something from them. If we are seriously listening them, and we are just imparting their knowledge within us.
Exactly.
So, apart from listening, what all you are doing?
Apart from listening, I'm doing this thing like conversation
Hmm.
and writing also, but writing is not doing every day, but still I'm doing. And
I,
conversation is speaking is something that I'm doing every single day.
yeah. I know because everything is not the cup of tea of everyone. But if you talk about writing, as there are four aspects of learning English, so we should pay attention on each and every aspects. So if you talk about writing, you should give at least 5 minutes to your writing part also. Yes,
Right.
because
Yes,
when we write daily, then we get how to write something. We get the method of writing. We are
yes,
totally understood and we are totally aware of vocabs and method what should be used.
right, right.
Yes,
And when it comes to Hindi writing, like I also share, I write poetries and stories. So I can say content writing, right? So that I do on daily basis, whatever it comes in my mind. But I'm not into this more in English writing.
yeah, actually as you are writing in Hindi, in the same way you can write a journal for your own day, for your routine, means whatever you have done today, on the whole day, and whatever you have done, whatever you have done at the previous day, that you can just write in your journal, and it will be really very beneficial for you.
Mm.
And that time when you're writing, you shouldn't need to just think about am I writing right or wrong. You have to write only. You need not to think about your mistakes. Because if
Mm.
you will just think about your mistakes, that you can't write in flow. And
Mm.
if you just want to write in flow, that time you have to ignore your mistakes. When you will ignore your mistakes, that time your writing will be in a true sense.
Hmm. Right, right.
Yes. Suppose if you are making your journal at daytime, so in the daytime, so you can just go through again with whatever you have written in the evening. And if you are writing at night, that in the evening next day you can just think about what mistakes you have done in your journal. That time you can analyze yourself.
Hmm.
Yeah, because
Right.
analyzing at the same moment, at the current moment, that is not good.
Hmm. Right, right. After some time, we can analyze that and we can understand our mistakes, and then we can come up with a solution of this.
Yes, because when we just writing our journal, that time we are giving input to our mind. and we need output also. But if we are entering any input our mind at night, so we need to take output in the evening, not just that time.
Exactly. Right.
Yes.
Hmm. Okay, so I want to know about you that what kind of things do you like to do for improvement of your English?
Yeah, actually, for the improvement, I work upon all the aspects, as reading, writing, listening, speaking, all the aspects I do completely. Yeah.
Okay.
It should be, there should be in proper portion. If I am doing reading and I am doing writing and I am not speaking, then my speaking will reflects not so good.
Hmm.
And if I am just writing, that time also we will be not able to speak fluently.
Hmm.
So listening, reading, writing, speaking, all the aspects are very useful.
Right.
Yes. We can't
Exactly.
say that what is more important. Though at initial level, listening and speaking is very important, because at initial level, if we listen and try to speak immediately, that works on our fluency. And as we get fluent, then we get our confidence. And when we get our confidence, then we will be able to write something, and we will be able to express something. So at initial level, we can go with listening and speaking. But after that, writing and other things is also very important.
Hmm. Right. I do agree with this.
Yes. So, ma'am, what are the all things that you are doing for your English learning?
For English learning, yes, I told you these four things I'm working already. And
What about the
yes,
vocabs, ma'am? How do you prepare vocabs?
vocab, yes, it is really the toughest part, I can say.
Yeah.
So for vocabs, I'm just trying. I have subscribed to some, newsletters or some one is Teacher Tiffany's. Yes. So one video she has shared that you can subscribe and then you can get the free newsletter. So every day they are sharing 5 vocabs per day.
Okay.
Depends upon for the specific topic, and we can read and we can understand them thoroughly. So for this I'm doing this one thing, and another thing is that I'm really aware of this thing whenever I'm going somewhere or whatever I'm doing. So I'm always just checking, okay, is it a new word, and you know am I aware of this word or not. And while listening also I'm listening to that person very carefully. Okay, if it's a new word for me, I can note it down, right?
Yeah.
I told you that I'm really interested in listening to English conversation. So when it comes to listening to other person native speakers, so they always share some vocabs that is new for us. So I always picked up that and note down in my notebook and just try to use them in the next time.
Yes.
And for this also, so yeah, but still that is getting very difficult.
Yeah. Actually, whatever method you are applying, I also apply the same. But difference is only one. As you said that you take 5 vocabs. So, but if I talk about me, then I take only one vocab daily, because as my point of view, that if I am taking one vocab and we are giving that vocab 3 revision, means one on that day and one on the next day and one after 1 week. So it will be the part of our memory. Okay, and we have to use also that vocab. So if I will learn more than one, means 3, 4, 5, that keep it reminded. So I always take one vocab daily, and that is really very beneficial for me. And even I am just capable to keep that vocab with me and use at the same time also.
Yes, yes, I do agree with this thing. Every day, just picking up one vocab, it's the right idea, right? Right approach to work on our vocabulary. And I do
Yes.
agree. this thing, because when I'm getting, when I'm receiving that newsletter, or if there is a 5 word and the all 5 word is new for me, that is really difficult for learn and understanding all these words. But suppose that in all these 5 word, those 5 word I know already 2 or 3 words, right? I just need to understand and read the news, read the use of that. So that is
Yeah,
easy.
that's good. Actually, I do one work also with my vocab. Whatever vocab I am going to learn in one day, I read that I just write that vocab on sticky notes and just paste it in my kitchen.
Oh wow.
Whenever I my kitchen or pass from here and there, then I just have a look on that vocab so that it could be the part of my daily day-to-day life.
Wow, it's
Yeah.
really commendable. It's commendable that.
I always learn the vocab in that manner only because I know my mostly time after school, as I am a teacher after school, my mostly time I spent the place that is my kitchen. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I learned my vocab in this manner.
Mhm. Yeah, really, it's the right approach. It's right approach, I would say, because most of the time you are.
Other people they can paste this type these type of sticky notes writing over that particular word and they can paste on their workplace like in office or in front of drawing room or opposite or behind anything behind any object like window and door.
Right.
Yeah,
It depends person to person where you are spending your more time, so that
yeah,
you can
yeah,
do this. Right. Right. That's really helpful.
really.
Okay. Anything would you like to ask?
Mm. Not at all, but if you want to share your experience, you can share. I am all here. Yeah.
Okay. So I just want to say, sometime I feel that yes, I need to work so hard and I need to, spend more time. So that really makes me bother sometime, but I feel okay. We don't need to bothered about this. Okay. Sometime it happen everyone. It's been so long. I have indulged myself in this English language, and still it is happening that I'm not able to sometime I'm getting hesitate. I want to use some good advanced vocabulary, but still I'm not coming up with that. So sometimes that makes me bother a lot.
Yeah. Actually, if you are just talking about advanced vocabulary, you can just follow the same method with advanced vocabulary also. Means one advanced word you can learn per day. As I have learned one vocab of food vocabulary, advanced vocabulary, like we always say yummy food, that is very common.
Mm.
Delicious food, that is very common. So this is the slang word like mix up of yummy and delicious, yumlicious. Yeah, that is also advanced word and a very beautiful word, yumlicious. The pizza was yumlicious, and the dish you made that was yumlicious. Mama, thank you for this yumlicious fruit. Yeah, in this manner. So we can take one advanced word. Yeah,
Hmm.
more than one.
Right, right.
Or
Oh,
you can
that's.
decide one day, like on Sunday, I will learn two advanced words or one advanced word according to your
Hmm.
choice. Yes,
Yes, but we have to take small small steps.
yes, yes. Only so because small steps always works. Hmm. Suppose
That's.
if in one day I am learning one vocab, so in 365 days we will be learning 365 vocabs, and that will be very good amount.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely. Every day if we learn one vocab, so in 30 days we can learn 30 vocabulary, and it's a big amount. Hmm. Right.
Learning and using that. both are different. If we have learned any vocab and we are not implement that vocab, then there is no use of learning.
Yes,
So with learning, we have to use also.
definitely. I always say that, and I do agree with this thing that learning and using them, it's completely different things. You
Yeah,
know so many words, but what's the use when you are not come up with a new word and you're
yes,
not
yes.
use them?
So, ma'am, it has been really a good session with you. We should wind up.
Definitely, we can. And I have really
So,
enjoyed. I got new word, yumlicious.
oh, thank you.